Good morning, I'm Sarah Sapsanamma. Let's begin with the headlines of the hour. Special Parliamentary Probe Committee prepares report asserting that former Home Minister Ravi Lamichhane is guilty of involvement in cooperatives fraud case. The ongoing session of the Federal Parliament to end today. Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli to address the lower house session later in the afternoon. Another assassination attempt on former US President Donald Trump. Potential suspect in custody. Trump confirms to his supporters he was safe and well. And Nepal men's national cricket team to play host Canada in their ICC World Cup League 2 match this evening. The match scheduled for 7:45 p.m. local time kickoff. The Special Parliamentary Committee formed to probe into the cooperatives fraud case has prepared a report concluding that former Home Minister and Chair of Rashtriya Swatantra Party Ravi Lamichhane, who also served as Managing Director of Gorkha Media, had been involved in the fraud case. The committee has stated Gorkha Media's chair Gitendra Babu GB Rai, Lamichhane and operator Chabilal Joshi had opened a joint bank account that allowed transactions with signatures of 2 of the 3. The committee has collected evidence that Lamichhane had signed the check to transfer funds from cooperatives to Gorkha Media. Company Chair GB Rai and Managing Director Lamichhane had shown funds transferred from the cooperatives as their investments to issue shares through Company Registrar's Office on 17th of April 2020. Likewise, in the documents submitted to the Company Registrar's Office, Lamichhane had deposited funds for 15% shares in Gorkha Media. The Special Parliamentary Probe Committee met at 10 a.m. yesterday to finalize the report and sat till 2:45 a.m. this morning. The committee reached an agreement after 17 hours of discussion. The committee will submit its report to the Speaker at 1 this afternoon. Those involved in cases of fraud have increased in number following the rise in the number of aspirants seeking for foreign employment and education. A consultancy has defrauded 40 million rupees from 25 in the name of sending them to Canada. After finding out that they had been deceived, the individuals have knocked on the doors of Department of Foreign Employment and the police. However, as the department said that the matter was not under their jurisdiction, the victims are uncertain about receiving justice. 15 months ago, Juju Education Consultancy, located in Basundhara, Kathmandu, issued a vacancy about employment opportunity in Canada. Saying the quota was limited, 23-year-old operator of the consultancy, Sandeep Neupane, from Bhutan collected necessary documents, including passports from unemployed youth. He also took them to India and then handed them fake documents, which he said was their visas. The individuals were called for orientation on the 12th of September before leaving for Canada, but Neupane went out of contact, after which the youth found out about their visas being fake. They have claimed that Neupane has absconded to Dubai with 40 million rupees taken from them. On the basis of the fake documents prepared by such fraudulent groups, travel agencies book the tickets while the banks provide foreign currencies. With legal mechanism also failing to identify fake documents, youths are being defrauded at every step. According to the Department of Foreign Employment, Juju Human Resources is not a registered organization. The entity appears to have been registered as Juju Job Solutions Private Limited at Office of Company Registrar. However, despite the entity charging tens of millions of rupees from the youths in the name of foreign employment, the regulating department did not know a single thing. More than 9,000 such complaints of fraud have been registered at the Department of Foreign Employment. The ongoing session of the Parliament is to end from midnight tonight. Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli will address the House of Representatives session today. The lower house session called for yesterday had to be postponed for today as the ruling CPN-UML and main opposition CPN-Maoist Centre could not find a consensus regarding removing the word violence from the Parliament archives. The main opposition has said it will cooperate for today's session, which paved way for the Premier to schedule an address. The lower house session has been called for 1 p.m. this afternoon, where the report by the Special Probe Committee on Cooperatives Fraud is scheduled to be presented. Yesterday's Council of Ministers meeting had decided to recommend President Ramchandra Paul to end the ongoing session that began on 10th of May. The state constitution provisions for the President to call for and end Parliament session upon the recommendation from the Council of Ministers. Yesterday's meeting of the Council of Ministers also decided to hold the by-election of local levels on the 1st of December. Prior to this, the officials of the Election Commission had met with Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli and had suggested the date for the by-election. A total of 39 positions are vacant at the local levels, including 3 chiefs. According to Election Commission, position of Mayor of Kantipur Municipality and Chief at Gramnath Rural Municipality of Morang and Mahabur Rural Municipality of Dailek are vacant. It is time now for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion. The question is, why have cases of fraud continued in the name of foreign employment? Your options are A, weak laws, B, lack of awareness, and C, involvement of regulating authority. The voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option A, B, or C, and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. One person has died and 42 others were left injured after a passenger bus headed to Dang from Biratnagar met with an accident in Bara. 7 of the injured have been reported to be in serious condition. The accident took place at midnight last night in Nijgarh of Bara. The bus was carrying 43, including the driver and the conductor. The deceased has been identified as 45-year-old Chetan Raya Yadav of Devkhuri Gatawa Rural Municipality. Yadav died this morning while receiving treatment in Birganj. The driver among the injured is in a serious condition. The bus had plunged 10 meters off the bridge. The Commission for the Investigation of Abuse of Authority CIA was established after all previous government entities formed to control corruption failed to produce effective results. The authority receives over 26,000 complaints on average each year, ranging from complaints on bribes, on individuals amassing wealth from unidentified sources, and abuse of authority. The report by the authority released yesterday has suggested that local governments are knee-deep in corruption. The local governments are the direct authorities that the general public of all 753 local levels go to. However, these very local governments have been a playground for corruption in recent years. In the Nepalese fiscal year 2080-81, the Commission for the Investigation of Abuse of Authority received 26,981 complaints, of which the highest 14,000 are concerned with local levels. Local governments have also been linked with majority of the 5,007 complaints related to education sector. The CIA has said it has been difficult to conduct investigation in majority of the 2,500 cases filed against individuals who have amassed wealth illegally. In the previous year, the authority received complaints against 1,545 individuals, of whom 106 are local representatives. Despite the high number of complaints of corruption, the authority says its resources are inadequate to investigate the cases.
प्राप्त उजुरीहरूमध्ये सबैभन्दा बढी संघीय मामिला जसमा स्थानीय तह समेत समेटिन्छ त्योसँग सम्बन्धित 38.91% करिब 39% रहेका छन्। त्यसपश्चात क्रमशः शिक्षा क्षेत्र स्थानीय तह समेत निर्वाचित जनप्रतिनिधिहरू 106, मनोनीत पदाधिकारी 148 जना, राजनीतिक नियुक्ति भएका 32 जना, लेखापढी व्यवसायी, बिचौलिया, संघ संस्था र अन्य व्यक्तिहरू 739 जना रहेका छन्।
Just around 201 cases have reached the court in 1 year due to lack of human resource. And even in those cases, the special court has issued verdicts against the authority in many. In 1 year, the authority has knocked on the Supreme Court doors with 233 cases appealing against the special court's verdict. The latest CIA report also states, in the previous year, fines worth 8,400 million rupees were demanded from the defendants. The authority, starting this year, has also taken over the responsibility of investigating on money laundering. In the latest of its cases, the authority has demanded 6-year jail term for engineer at the Lumbini Development Fund, Saroj Bhattarai, along with 18.5 million rupees in fines.
आयोगले पनि आफूले चाहिँ लिएको दाबी, बिगो माग दाबी, कसुरको दाबी ठहर नभएको अवस्थामा आयोगले त्यसमा पुनर्विचार गर्न सक्छ, आयोगले विचार गर्न सक्छ त्यसमा र चित्त नबुझेमा विशेष सर्वोच्च अदालतमा पुनरावेदन गर्ने प्रक्रिया हो। आयोगले गर्ने सम्पत्ति शुद्धिकरण सम्बन्धी अनुसन्धान भ्रष्टाचारजन्य कसुरलाई प्रेडिकेट अफेन्स मानेर हुने हो भने अब अरू पनि सम्पत्ति शुद्धिकरणका अरू पनि आर्जनका उपायहरू भएर शुद्धिकरण भएको हुनसक्छ। त्यसमा आयोग जाँदैन। आयोगले सार्वजनिक पद धारण गरेको व्यक्तिले गैरकानुनी सम्पत्ति आर्जन गरेर त्यसलाई शुद्धिकरण गरेको अवस्था देखियो भनेदेखि गैरकानुनी सम्पत्ति आर्जनको या त अरू भ्रष्टाचार गैरकानुनी लाभान्वीबाट पनि हामी प्रेडिकेट अफेन्स मानेर जान सक्ने भयौँ।
Preparations are underway at the moment to revise the CIAA Act. Experts say the entity will only be effective as required if the new law strengthens the institution. In our Public Voice segment, we've asked in several provinces what needs to be done to ensure the management of ride-sharing services. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
मापदण्ड बनाइदिने दर निदान गरिदिने त्यो अनुसार गर्यो भने समस्या परेको मान्छेलाई सहज यातायात गुरुमा पुग्न सहज होला जस्तो लाग्छ।
एउटै ठाउँमा पुग्ने साधनलाई र एकै प्रकारको साधन उस्तै खालको साधनको चाहिँ सबै कम्पनीका लागि एउटै भाडा दर तोक्नुपर्छ।
यसलाई पनि एउटा नियमन गर्न चाहिँ सरकारले एउटा नीति नियम राम्रो बनायो भने अझ राम्रो हुन्छ।
गाडीको नम्बरहरू चाहिँ अलिकति कम छ, त्यसको लागि चाहिँ अलिकति एड गर्नुपर्छ जसले गर्दा चाहिँ कस्टमरहरूलाई कतै गएर पनि कुर्न नपरोस्।
बजारमा मात्र केन्द्रित भएर बसिरहेछ। यसलाई गाउँ शहरमा अनि अलि विकट ठाउँमा पनि पुर्याउन सके सेवाग्राहीले थप सुविधा लिन सक्छ।
लेडिज भन्ने बित्तिकै आउने हैन उ गर्ने पुरुषलाई चाहिँ आउँदै नआउने जस्तो छ हैन। त्यही भएर चाहिँ अफलाइन भन्दा चाहिँ अनलाइन नै बुक गर्यो भने अझ व्यवस्थित होला।
पेट्रोल गाडीको रेटहरू इभी भेहिकलहरूको रेटहरू पनि भिन्न भिन्न भएको कारणले गर्दा सबैजना चाहिँ समन्वय गरेर सँगै अगाडि बढ्नु भयो भने
इभी गाडीहरूले चाहिँ टाढा टाढाको अनि नजिकको पनि राइडहरू एक्सेप्ट गरिराख्दाखेरि हाम्रो फ्युलवाला भेहिकलहरूले चाहिँ अब नजिकको राइडहरू एक्सेप्ट नगर्ने भइराखेको छ। यसमा चाहिँ थप व्यवस्थापन गर्न जरुरी देख्छु।
It is time now for the international update. Former U.S. President Donald Trump has faced another assassination attempt at his Florida golf course, and a potential suspect is in custody, U.S. authorities have confirmed. Officials said Secret Service agents spotted the barrel of a rifle poking through some bushes and opened fire at him. The FBI said Trump was 300 to 500 yards away at the time. An AK-47 style firearm and scope, along with 2 backpacks and a GoPro camera, were later found at the scene. In an email to his supporters, Trump said he was safe and well. The incident comes almost exactly 2 months after a gunman attempted to assassinate Trump at a rally at Butler, Pennsylvania, striking his ear. The Secret Service confirmed in a post on X, formerly known as Twitter, that they were investigating a protective incident involving Trump. The former U.S. president was injured while addressing a crowd in Butler, Pennsylvania on 13th of July when a gunman, Thomas Matthew Crooks, fired at him with an AR-15 style rifle from the roof of a nearby building. The shooting left 1 audience member dead, while Crooks, who was 20 years old, was killed at the scene by a Secret Service sniper. That is all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.